Well, I'm back. It's about 7 weeks later. There he goes. So you can eat duck rare if you want. It's definitely quite dodgy under the foot. So I've just had a visitor there, which I think was National Trust Scotland. Ooh, she's purring. She's purring, is she not? Well guys, good morning and welcome back to Geordie in the Wild. So, last week we did Ben Nevis, but that was yesterday for me. So, I've woken up this morning and my legs are in pieces. But, it's not going to stop us exploring. So we're back here, you might recognise that, in Glen Etive, which is where we had that near-death experience, what, maybe 4 episodes ago? No. Anyway, yeah, you know the one I mean. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to take you exploring the rest of the glen, and we're going to go up to the trees that were in front of this mountain here, because obviously we didn't get to do it the last time. The weather was horrendous, you know, the tent had been washed away pretty much. And I'm actually going to go back and see if I can find any stuff in the bushes, but I'm not optimistic because it's been 6 weeks or so. So the sun is coming out, hitting the top of here. It's going to be a beautiful day, so let's crack on and we'll get straight into it. It is going to be a stunning day. It's the first time I've been down properly to these waterfalls, but obviously when it was flooding a few weeks back when we were here, imagine what this must have looked like. That's about 6 foot deep down there by the looks of it. It would have probably been up here somewhere. So just up there is where we're camped. And yeah, I could hear the river most of the night, but I stuck some earplugs in and I was alright. How beautiful is this though? I'm half tempted to have a swim, but it's October and it'll be freezing. Wow, this river really is something. It's beautiful. Lots of deep pools up here. And look at that. Wow. So the plan is I'm gonna just have a little walk this morning around the rocks here, and then I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then we're gonna start exploring the rest of the glen, which goes about another 6 miles that way before you hit Loch Etive. That looks scarily deep, that. It just sort of drops into abyss. Could be 20 feet, could be 40 feet, I've got no idea, but yeah, I wouldn't like to be in there. Scary. Salmon for breakfast. Why not? Well, I'm back. It's about 7 weeks later, and there she is. If you watched the previous video a few weeks back, then yeah, you'll know what happened. Let's get down there and see if we can see any of me stuff. I highly doubt it. It's probably well gone, but it's worth a try. So that there is where we had with fire. That's where the tent was. Underneath this rock here is where the water started bouncing me head on the air mattress inside the tent, and that's what woke us up. And yeah, I think we got swept down to about here, and then that's when I managed to launch everything in there. But yeah, if I'd have gone down there in the rapids where it's deep, and yeah, that would have been game over. But anyway, I'm alive and I'm back at the scene. Can't see anything of mine in here. So this was it. This is exactly where we were, and it was nearly game over. It's amazing to think how much that changed overnight back then. Lesson learned. So that is the set of trees that I wanted to show you the last time that I was here. But obviously we had that mishap with the flooding and the tent going down the river. So I'm going to take you up there now. If I remember rightly, it's quite marshy. Me and my mate went up there about 3 years ago, and all the water just obviously comes down through these marshes and it's really boggy. but the sun's out, so let's go. And if you're wondering what this is Clarence 2. There we go. I basically found a very similar stick in a lovely river in Canada, in British Columbia. For some reason called it Clarence. Give it to one of my mates, and when he moved house he threw it in the bin. So I was pretty upset by that. So I found this one down in Somerset. And yeah, this is Clarence 2. I know it's sad, but I don't care. Yeah, like I said, extremely marshy. I've just sank in that boot, and I think it's got a split in the side because my foot's wet. My foot is wet, rather. So if you're going to come up, try and stick to these sort of high mounds with the rocks on them and stuff, and you won't get as wet. But what a morning we've got here, look at this. So boggy. Guys, I'm just looking back across the valley here, and just to give you an idea of the scale of how big that thing is, I've just spotted people in work jackets. See them? There's a fence all the way up there. Why are they putting that there? Is it to stop the sheep going up there maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty certain I've just heard cows in here. I guess if we keep venturing in, we might see them. Unless it was just an echo across the valley. I don't know. What did I say? I told you it would be amazing. Is that not one of the best things you've ever seen in your life? Oh. So I did want to do a huge loop and go through those trees and then back down the valley again, but I know that there's a river which comes down there, and there's like a 6-foot high deer fence which I do not want to climb. So I'm thinking I might go through here and get above the trees to see the perspective back over the valley from above the trees, which I think will look pretty cool, so let's do that. I can also confirm there's no cows up here. Must have been an echo, and that is a lot steeper than I thought it was. And I've done Ben Nevis yesterday. I can't believe I'm hiking again. Oh, but no pain, no gain. Come on. My God, this is steep. Oh, God. I'm going to do it, though. That's the last few trees, and then I'm at the top. Little break, and then I'll finish. Oh, God. Can't say the view ain't bad. Well, I did it. I'm above the tree line. The campsite is further back up there. There's the road. That's the Skyfall. No, sorry. Yeah. There is the Skyfall scene. Down there is the bridge where we camped and nearly got swept away. And then there's the rest of the glen. There's my car sat behind that van. Why are you parked like that behind me? Look at this. It really puts it in perspective how small we are as people. It's just enormous. There's the guys working on that fence right the way across there. Yeah, they're just to the right there. I'm crackered because I've hiked all the way up there. The car's like there. And I'm wrecked. But it was worth it. Look at that. Bugs. Well, I think that is going to be the thumbnail for the video. Something like that. Maybe this side. Honestly, it would be my absolute dream to do this full time as a job. I really hope this channel takes off and people like it, because look at that. Honestly, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share and subscribe if you watch me videos, and yeah, thank you for watching. I wish I'd started doing it sooner, about 10 years ago, but it is what it is. But look at this, man. Oh. Okay, so the plan is to just head straight down this way. There's an ATV trail there. I saw a guy go up earlier, and that'll link us back up to the road and the car. This is definitely quite dodgy under the foot. It's a rather green moss, isn't it? Nice. Well, there's the trees. I've just came down from there, and the sun's trying. I'm nearly at the ATV trail now. So obviously we're back in the car, and we're heading down towards the lock. But I'm probably going to stop a few times on the way because these autumn colours, as you can see on the screen there, just above these big trees in front, are pretty awesome. 2/3 of the way down. The view's pretty spectacular here. Nice little lake there. So the river feeds that lake, and then the river continues on down here, and pretty much in front of this big mountain there. Sorry, not that one. That one. That's where the lock is. So we'll crack on a bit further down. Just look at the colour of these trees up on the right. Beautiful. Ah. Are you going back? Yes, thank you. Must be a passing place just round here. Okay, so when you drive all the way down Glen Etive, this is what you'll find at the end. There's a gate blocking you. You're not allowed to go through that. And there's a pretty packed out car park generally, which is obviously here. People do camp on the lake, which I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so this is what you will find when you come through from the car park. It is pretty spectacular, but in my opinion, I think where we're staying at the opposite end of the glen is the most beautiful. This beach is quite nice, little fire pit there. There's people normally set a tent up in there, but you've got this big industrial thing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sit looking at that. This here is nice, but I thought I'd drive down and show you guys. One other thing is that this loch is actually tidal. It's sea water. There's the seaweed there, which I can smell very potently right now. But that goes on for miles and miles down there before you actually reach the sea. So yeah, this is where the River Etive finishes up, and probably where my tent ended up. Look at all the different colours of trees in here. And then you've got deforestation, which is a bit annoying. But they replant them and then it regrows, so it's all good. Right, I want to find a stag, but I'm having no luck so far. I'll keep an eye out on the way back to camp. Just pulled over here because we've got a rather beautiful waterfall up there. Check that out. Look at this crazy dude kayaking. I've been kayaking myself down gorges similar to that, but this one is rough. There he goes.
That's the way to do it. Julian! It's like...
Well, I'm just about getting settled for the night. I've just poured my first wine. We're going to be having duck legs and sweet potato tonight. So, quite excited for that. I'm going to cook that over the fire as well. No barbecue tonight. It's very loud around here as well. Not just because of the waterfall, but because there's about 12 kayakers turned up all at the same time, but it is what it is. got the freedom, yeah? Right, see you in a bit. Oh, well, what a day. So today, I've mainly been chopping wood, editing the first 2 videos of this 4 or 5 day trip that we're doing in Scotland. And I've also been recording for video number 3 of this trip. So it's been a pretty full-on day, even though I feel like I haven't done much. I'm still extremely tired off Glen Etive. Sorry, not Glen Etive, Ben Nevis yesterday. And then I've hiked pretty far up this mountain on the left to get some shots for the video for today. Well, I've got my fire going because the temperature is already dropping. There goes the fire. Remember, if you guys want to buy one of these Japanese knatter tools, you can get them on the internet, delivered to the UK. I bought this when I was out there in Tokyo. It does normally work. This is embarrassing. But yeah, you can go to, I think, kaitool.com and yeah, just check the customs requirements and stuff for getting something like this in. The UK was fine, it seems, because I got it in there. So yeah, if you want to get one, Japanese, very well made, I highly recommend it, especially when the wood splits. There we go. It sounds like an industrial unit, but it's actually that river there. That's what pretty much kept us awake during the night as well. There they go. Okay, so we're having duck legs tonight. Fancy pants. Way, to a degree. So let's get them out of the packet here. Maniac! Why do people have to drive so fast? Can I get into me duck legs? Oh, cut! Oh, I tell you what, they stink. Wow. Right, I'll make a couple of incisions just to make them cook a little bit quicker. I will salt them up down near the fire because we've got to get the sweet potato on first, and that's going to take a while. Right, let's bang that sweet potato in there. Let's not burn it this time. And then I'll restoke the fire, and then we've got the duck legs waiting to go on. There we are, keep the fire separate and the potato cooking in the coals. Warming up my butter there. Ooh, it's leaking a little bit, but it was rock solid because it was in the cooler. Sweet potatoes being on about 20 odd minutes. I'm just keeping the fire going, and then I'm gonna get them duck legs on. Still cooking, guys, but I am getting sort of flirty instincts that there could be a sunset, but yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath. There's not enough gaps in the cloud, but look at that. How nice is that? Right, I'm hoping that sweet potato is pretty much on its way. We've got a lovely bed of coals there, and we're going to get the duck legs on. Fire still going at the back. That is my cooking surface. Howie! Got a little bit of flame there, but that's just from the grease dripping out. We're starting to smell nice as well. They smelled awful when I first took them out of the bag. Like, you know, uncooked duck doesn't smell great. Look at this backdrop. Hello. So you can eat duck rare if you want, but on this occasion I want these nice and cooked. I'm going to flip them bad boys over. That's looking alright. There's still plenty of heat in them coals. I reckon these are almost done, and we're going to get them off. Right, I think they're done enough without overcooking them. Off your pot, mate. Sweet potato. Out you come. Be interesting to see how you are on the inside. Moment of truth. Oh, that knife slid inside of there. Potentially a little bit raw in the middle, but that's alright. We'll just stick some butter in there. Not that it's going to cook the rest of it, but we can eat the outside. Apparently Ian is over there as well. That's the kayak, as you can hear in the background. So we've got 2 duck legs with sweet potato with the butter still melting in the middle. I think the sweet potatoes are a little bit underdone, but who cares? Let's get in. Oh, hello. Oh, Donald. Duck. Ian, go backwards. Oh, it's not bad, that. Oh my God. That is very, very good. Oh! Right, we're going to sit and destroy this by the fire. Let's have a bit of sweet potato before I turn the camera off. A little bit crunchy, but still good. I forgot the salt! I forgot the salt! My God. Don't be shy. Right. Very nice. Right, I'll check back in a bit. Gonna be honest, I had to put the duck back on because it was a little bit raw in the middle. But, you know, I'm cooking on a fire, so what do you expect? So, just got that one back off. Midway through the other. And I've put the sweet potato back on as well because that needed a bit longer. And I've put butter in the middle of it and that's just sizzling away now. Ooh! Hello. Where's my stick? There it is. I've just seen out the corner of my eye, is that sky starting to turn it on? Oh, it is a bit. Right. There we go. That'll do. Welcome to Mother Nature once again. You cannot beat Mother Nature. Look at that. Oh, it's just started lighting up the valley as well. Hang on. There we go. Yes. Considering I nearly drowned the last time I was here, I'm going to take that as a massive win. I do wish my hair looked better though. Now the sunglasses on the top, that's why it always looks shit. That is juicy. Just look at this one streak of sunlight. I've got no idea how long it's going to last. Wow. Like I said, it was teasing for a sunset, but I'll take that at this point. Definitely. Wow. So I've just had a visitor there, which I I think it was National Trust Scotland. She was very nice, and she was just saying, I'm just checking in on everybody in the area, which is fair enough. And she said, thank you for keeping the fire in a fire pit and bringing me own wood and not just chopping trees down. Not that there is many, but you know, people do it. So I just wanted to say, if you do go out, don't start chopping trees down unless they're fully dead, for one. I know you can do that in Alaska and Canada. I'm not sure about the UK, so don't take this as gospel. But yeah, just bring your own wood, be respectful, clean all your shit up after, take it with you, like I'm gonna do, and enjoy nature, because it brings you views like that. And that. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and take your shit home with you, please. Right, we've got the big guns out for the fire. See you in a few seconds. Ow! Normally I would say I'm not bragging, guys, but I am. That's a brilliant fire. Look at the bed of coals in the bottom of there. There's structure to it. There's different platforms. Have a go of that. Go on, collapse. You know you want to. I might just kick it, you know. Get it over with. Come on. Wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. That's obviously a motor vehicle going by. Creepy. But I guess further down the glen. Just shows you how dark it is down here after sunset. Five times Mrs. Moneypenny. Oh. Just gotta say this one, guys. This firewood that I've been using this weekend is my dad's old decking, and if anybody has seen The Last of Us, yeah, I think you'll know what I mean. That was grown underneath his decking. I'm gonna have to burn that for mankind, really. Get on there. By the way, halfway through season 2, terrible. Well, guys, I think this could be a slightly shorter one than usual, unless I continue it into tomorrow, which is a strong possibility, so we'll see what happens. But if not, I'll season. But keep a straight face, how are? All right. But if not, I'll see you in the next one. But if not, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, please, because loads of people watch videos but they don't subscribe, and that's what really counts. So please do that, and I'll see you when I see you. How are you? Ignore the hair, but remember this: leave it as you found it, clean and tidy. Okay, thank you. Get out of my swamp. But if not, I'll see you I'll see you in the next one. Just get your words out, Steve. You pleb. Well, guys, this could... Stop doing that with your neck. Can I doubt it? I think I inherited it from my granddad. Anyway. Best thing about getting the fire lit? Get your words out, Stephen. Jesus Christ.